Local SEO made easy. Local SEO is the best place to start SEO for any business. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to make local SEO easy as well as get the results that your company deserves. Being found by your local community is crucial to your success as a local company. Unlike standard SEO, local SEO has much faster results, and it can help promote your traditional SEO along the way. You may not think of your company as a local company. You may even feel that your company is nationwide or even worldwide. And while that may be true, neglecting local customers will be a big mistake, as this untapped market could be huge for your business. After all, 46% of all Google searches are local, so you don't want to miss out on that. So what exactly is local SEO? Local SEO refers to the process of optimizing your website for relevant local search. Searches such as coffee shops near me or web hosting in London or any such local search. So let's break down a local Google search results page. At the top of most local search result page, you'll have Google Snack Pack. Google Snack Pack is a boxed area at the top of local search which contains 3 listings. Each of these listings will be relevant to the search that was made. According to one study by Moz, 33% of all clicks go to that top result, with 40% going to the regular organic, so it really pays to be ranking in both areas. So let's start with the basics of local SEO. Mobile friendly. Mobile searches are overtaking desktop searches now, so if you don't have a mobile friendly website, you may be missing out. 61% of mobile searchers are more likely to contact a business if they have a mobile friendly website. You can use Google's mobile friendly test to test your website. The link will be in the comments below. Navigation and attractiveness. Try to make your website easy to navigate as well as pretty. It's been proven that if your website looks good, potential clients are more likely to trust you and therefore buy. And as for navigation, people get bored if they can't find what they're looking for within 3 seconds of entering a website, so make sure that your menu is easy to use. Keyword research. If you know anything about SEO at all, then you know that keywords are fundamental. So how do you find the right kind of keywords and search queries to optimize for? For most businesses, the primary keyword to target will be quite obvious. The format will generally be service plus location. I recommend that you make a list of both the services and the locations that you provide. Once you have your list, you can head over to a tool called Uber Suggest, which will help give you ideas from other keywords as well as the search rate for them. Another great place to find keywords is Google's own search result. If you type in a keyword, you'll often get an autocomplete that comes up at the top of the page. This can help you find new ideas. Google Business Profiles. 56% of local businesses haven't set up or claimed their Google Business Profile. Google Business Profile is a free-to-use system that allows you to manage and optimize how your business shows up in Google search. Business profiles will show up in both the map section, local search, as well as when you search your own business name. If you Google search a local company name, then their business profile will often turn up at the top of search or on the right-hand side. Creating a business profile is the same as adding a place to the maps, which anyone can do. Sometimes Google's automated listing generator will create a very basic listing. You can then claim that listing as the owner of that business. Claiming and optimizing your Google Business Profile listing is the cornerstone of local SEO. Once you've claimed your listing, make sure that your listing is completely full. What I mean by that is that all the information is filled in correctly and is consistent across all your platforms. Make sure that you update your images periodically as well as any changes in the hours that you're open. Citations. Citations are online mentions of your business. These usually display your business name, address and phone number. It is important to make sure that the information that you're using on your Google Business Profile is exactly the same as what you're using on your social media profiles as well as your website. According to Moz, citation signals are one of the top local SEO ranking factors. This is true for both Google Snack Pack results as well as organic results. Remember that Google isn't the only place that people will search for your local company. People search on Facebook as well as other directories, so make sure that your NAP is exactly the same on each one of your profiles. You can use Moz Local to check your citations and correct any that are not showing the right NAP, as well as find other opportunities for different citations. Whitespark can also find you opportunities dependent on your location and key phrase. You can find links to both tools in the description below. On-page SEO. You should optimise your website homepage for your primary local keyword. I know what you're thinking, you provide services all over the UK. And you don't want to restrict yourself to just one location. But this is really not a great plan, and here's why. If I search for the word plumber on Google, even though no location modifier was added to the search, Google still shows me localised results. This is because Google knows you are likely to want services local to where you are. And they can tell your general location from things like the GPS on your mobile phone, as well as the IP address of your desktop. And they know where you are, so they add that local modifier to your search for you. So as a business, you may as well optimise for that location. Schema Markup. Schema Markup is a form of microdata. It allows Google, as well as other search engines, to quickly understand the information on your website and create enhanced search results from that information. Don't worry, you don't have to be a tech genius to implement it either. Google's structured markup helper does most of the work for you. Just tick the box Local Business and then paste in one of your pages and hit Start Tagging. When you're done, hit Create HTML and select JSON LD format. You can then test the code using Google's structured data testing tool. Just paste it in and it will highlight any errors. Fix any errors and then paste the code into the header section of your website. Quick and simple. And lastly, local SEO link building. I know that the prospect of link building can seem overwhelming. And I'm not going to lie to you, collecting high quality backlinks does take time and effort. And that's exactly why link building takes up the biggest section of this video. When link building for local SEO, there are a few things you want to keep in mind when you are deciding whether or not a link is worth investing in. Is it a link from a site that's within the local area you are targeting? Is it a link that's relevant to your business's industry? Is it a link that will drive relevant traffic to your website? Or is it a link that will build your company's reputation, such as industry associations, well-known magazines, or your local newspaper? The more of those features that a link has, the more high quality it will be. So how do you start collecting links for local SEO? To start off building your local link portfolio, create yourself a list of opportunities. Use Google to find local websites that are within the same industry as you. This is best done using an incognito browser. Here are a few examples of things that you could search for. Industry name plus Right for Us. Industry name plus forum. Industry name plus trade show. Industry name plus advice, or even site.gov and your city name and services. Steal them. What is making that competitor of yours rank above you? Research the backlinks that they have and gain them for yourself. If they're linking to them, then why not you as well? Okay, so it's not quite stealing, but it kind of feels like it. You will have to use some professional software to find out what those backlinks are. However, it is a very useful strategy and can prove incredibly fruitful. Reach out. Now that you've gained a list of opportunities, you need to act on them. Unlike traditional SEO, local SEO is far more personal, which means you may have to send out a few nicely worded emails. Direct them towards a blog you've written that their customers may find useful. Or point them towards a service page on your website that could help them. Make sure you have a good reason to request a link so that people are more willing to do so. You need to make sure that your content is up to the job of gaining you that new link. Get to know them. The glory of local SEO is that you're near to all of your prospects, and the likelihood of you meeting them at a networking event, for instance, is pretty high. Let them know in person that you've written a blog that they may find useful, or let them know that you've read one of the blogs that they've written themselves. Get to know them as a person rather than just a business so that you can share the experience that you've had. Then you can offer out a reciprocal link. This is a link that goes both ways. If you never seem to get to meet anyone in your local industry, then why not create an event yourself? This way way you can get all of the local people within your industry in one room. You can even ask them to be a speaker so that you can create a business relationship with them. After all, local SEO is more than just what's online, it can also be word of mouth. Guest blogging. Remember that Google updates and changes its ranking algorithm more often than I change the colour of my hair, meaning that old spammy techniques that used to work before may not fly anymore. And you may even get penalised. However, the links that have held their value throughout all the changes are guest blogging links. When done correctly, it is still the most powerful way to gain links. Don't just expect people to allow you to guest blog on their website. Most websites will have a list of requirements that you need to fulfill, but it really is worth the time that you invest. This is where being friends or having business relationships with other people in your local industry helps. As even without needing to ask, people are more likely to add your content to their website. Ongoing jobs. To wrap up, here are the 4 most important ongoing jobs for your local SEO. Number 1, respond to customer reviews. Thank those that give you a good review and respond to those with an apology for those who give you a bad review. Don't ever ignore a bad review. Number 2, look out for incorrect edits. Anyone on the internet can suggest an edit to a Google business profile. Google will often implement a lot of these suggestions without warning. So make sure you keep an eye on those edits. Number 3, keep your customers informed using social media. While social media has no direct impact on Google rankings, it can help with your brand awareness. And it lets your brand build a personality, which people are more likely to buy from. And lastly, number 4, publish new content on your website regularly. Blogging tells Google and visitors that your website is actively maintained. And this helps to attract new links. But remember, it's quality over quantity. Don't just blog for the sake of it. And that's it, local SEO made easy. Following these steps will help your local SEO rankings as well as bring new traffic to your website. If you've learned anything at all from this video, then please like, subscribe and comment below anything you'd like to see in the next video. Bye!